Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Zociety Craft. We are currently at my villager base and I have a few things planned for this episode, of which I am very excited for. I've done some preparations for this video and that preparation is in this barrel next to me. Let's get that over there, that's fine. And in this barrel is some items that I have gathered before recording this episode, and I just can't wait to get started. And this is what it's inside. We've got 3 wither skeleton skulls, of which I went to the nearest nether fortress to collect, and some soul sand, which I did the same. And this will also be blatant to some of you, but that will also be explained later on in the episode. So, I think everyone knows what time it is. I'm also just going to put these in here temporarily, because that is another thing we're going to do in this episode. These items here. So, let's find a good place. I would say, in the nether maybe? Or, I don't know, we could do it. Actually, no, let's do it down our mine, which we created. So what we're going to do is we're going to place down a torch. Oh, we can see, finally. And we're going to... Is that enough space? I think so. And we're just going to create a 3x3x3 space to put this being. Okay, so now we're ready. I'm going to turn off shaders because it's distracting. And I will be right back. Now we are back in the normal default look of Minecraft, and we are ready. We've got a bow, we've got a sword, we've got full diamond armor, and I think we're ready to create this thing. I was going to create strength potions, but then I thought it was kind of, well, that's a fail. But then I thought it was kind of not really worth it, because I've done it before on normal, and let's go. There we go, we got the Withering Heights achievement. And at the start, we're just gonna pepper it with a bow. It's gonna explode, there we go. And bows do actually quite a lot of damage to the wither. So, I hope he doesn't wither me like instantly. But he's gonna go into this form now, where I can only use a bow on him. Actually, let's turn off hitboxes. It's really mining. Okay, no, this is working really well. Let's hope he doesn't break out too quickly. And there we go. Very nicely done. Easy peasy. Okay. Let's collect this cobblestone as well, why not? Just automatic cobblestone mining. There we go. Alright, so we got the armored wither head, which, as some people might not know, we do have the mob head data pack in here. And this is part of the Exuma's Vanilla Tweaks data pack, sorry. And of course the nether star, so we can go up to the surface and create a beacon. We are back in our storage room, and excuse the mess of chests right now. We will be solving this later on, possibly in this episode, maybe episode 3. But we are looking for 3 obsidian, which I got plenty of, and we are also looking for some glass. There we go. I think we need 7 glass. So another star in the middle, obsidian at the bottom, and then oh, we only needed 5 glass, never mind. And then we go, we got a beacon. I think we're the first person on this server to actually obtain a beacon this fast, so that is fantastic. I'm just gonna throw all this junk in these extraordinarily unsorted chests, which I apologize for. So there we go. We have our brand new lighting source, because that's what it's used for. I think it might look good on a lamp, maybe here or something. So there we go, that's the first task of today complete. Oh wow, that's a very interesting sound it made. So let's just put that in here temporarily. So for the next part of this episode, we are going to look back in this chest and grab these sandstone blocks, of which I prepared off camera. And I'm just going to look around this village just for a second and look with me and just see how much of a mess this village is. And I think it could do with a little improvements, some building improvements. That's just a big block, big tower block. I don't know, it doesn't have any life. There's these trees here which I planted, but that's just a farm. There's a floating roof on this building. It's just a mess. It's carnage. And I know blocks missing. It's just not very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the village and make some minor improvements just to make it a little bit more livable. We're also going to run in here and get some grass, which is there's a stack there, but I'm sure I had more. I think that the first issue we need to solve with the buildings, because that's kind of the framework of the village. So this random pole here, let's just go ahead and remove that. I tried to do stairs up to there. Let's just start off with the basics. There are some blocks missing here. Let's just go ahead and fix that. So we're just going to basically go around the village and just fix stuff. Next is going to be just the going around each building and making, oh actually no, this one is going to be next. You see, this is the villager farmer house, and it's quite a catastrophe of a building. It doesn't look good at all. So we're going to go around and I'm going to do some testing off camera and I'm going to see what looks good. So I hope you enjoyed that small time lapse that I did there. Excuse the creeper explosion that happened. That was quite the mistake. Yeah, easy fix. I just replaced it with sand and built up where the creeper exploded, but no problem. I lost a few levels, but that's fine. I don't mind. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go around and we are going to add some windows, surprisingly. Windows made out of fences because, you know, it's a desert town. I don't suspect they're going to have like full access to big furnace smelters where they make these large windows out of glass, and I don't think it's very realistic. So I'm just going to cover it up with fences. We also need to go get some trapdoors, which I have some oak wood left over, so let's just go ahead and make that. And trapdoors, there we go. And we are going to create these small windows, and let's put one there as well. And then let's put one up here. Perfect, so let's put that there. So it's like, let's looks like either a top... Oh, the glass is not meant to be there. I was just talking about how fence is going to be there. Okay, it's popped out. Very cool. And delete that glass. And there's glass all in here, but that's fine. That's purely functional. There we go. Okay, so we're going to use this trapdoor method. I think that looks okay. It gives it some volume as well, I think. So we got a small, if we go into here, we got like the viewing platform to look at the villagers, to see how they're doing. And then we're going to go into here and use the oak leaves, and then we're just going to pepper them around the windows sections, and then use the spruce as like a log per se. I think that looks okay. That's a bit too much. Let's delete this one, and let's delete this one here. Yeah, no, they're all on the same level. That doesn't look right. And let's move that one down to... Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. And we are also going to get some grass, if I have any. Grass. No, apparently. Okay, so we need to get some grass. Actually, what we are going to do is we're going to get that. We're going to get that. And we are going to get that. And we're going to get some grass. And just random areas. There. And also I'm going to delete this terracotta because it's very irritating. Because it doesn't act as a floor at all. Okay, very cool. Very fine. And we're going to go around the back and make another... There we go. Make another bush. And I think we're just going to put some here as well. Gonna fill that gap there. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like it. So then we're going to get some grass, put it in these gaps here, and put one there, I think, and there, and there. Okay, not gonna go too overboard with it. And then we're going to hoe it, and then instantly put seeds in it so it doesn't become unfertilized. There we go. And then we're going to take our bone meal, and there we go. Looks gorgeous now. Look at that. It suits the colors of the build and the surroundings, and I like the texture of the wheat, so we're definitely going to use it. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to put some of these items back, and just to clear space and remove these blocks here because they're annoying. And finishing touch, we're going to go in here, get a door, and put it on. There we go. And there's a block missing. Goodness me. Cool. Okay. I like it. Okay, that's a whole massive improvement to this village, going from how it looked before to now. So also I think we can use some sugarcane and make it look even more fancy. So they act as some kind of reeds, and possibly use the bamboo as well. So we need to get buckets. Do I have any buckets? Oh, yes, I'm blind. And then we have an infinite water source over here. There we go. Actually, let's just fill up on water. Let's eat real quick. And we're going to use these as like to get height, to add height to this build. So let's put one here, and I've just realized it needs water next to it, so that's a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one here, and then put water underneath. There you go, that's barely visible. There you go, put one there, and then we're going to come over here and put one here, get some water underneath there, and over here somewhere, can we hide it underneath that somehow? Because that's not, oops, I just destroyed everything. Hide it under there. Yeah, that works. And what we're going to do is we're going to pillar up using terracotta, sure. And we're going to add some height variation. There we go, I like that. Or do I? No, that's too high. That's too tall, I think. Oops, I just destroyed my work. I'm going to okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's much better. And then we can maybe use that. Yeah, actually, you know what? I like that. And then we're going to make a smaller one there. We might need some string to stop it growing, but yeah, no, I definitely like that. So we're going to pillar up a bit more. I'm just adding life to this section. Because before it's very bland. If you look over there, look, it's bland, it's boring, it's not nice. So we're going to go and add some variation with these bamboos. And can we pillar up again? There we go. Yeah, it looks a whole lot better, look at that. And can we add some bamboos here? No, because that's sandstone. Oh my goodness, I haven't got the right blocks. And bamboo, which I found out not long ago, you can actually place on sand. Very nice. Okay, I like that. That is a start to the transformation of this village, and it gives a whole another view of life, and brings an atmosphere to this village. So next task is to make some better paths. So at the moment you can kind of see the difference between the path, which is this, and then the sand. So, but it's kind of not how you would normally see it in a desert style village. You would see some sort of mud path block, grass in some circumstances, and it's just not how I would perhaps see a desert village path looking. I'm just gonna mine a few blocks out here. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go around these paths, and we are going to make an alternative, and I will make a time lapse, and I will show you the end product when it's done. So I will see you in a bit. So I hope you will enjoy that time lapse of me renovating these paths, and I know some of you in the comments might say this section here underneath the path is infuriating, and yes it is, but there is a data bag being added currently that creates coarse dirt slabs, which is the coarse dirt here, and it will be a slab. It's a custom block, custom recipe, but it just wasn't working, and we are fixing it now. But yes, they will be gone, and it would just be a dirt slab, which I think will make the path look a whole lot better. But just going into the section here, I can see that just the absolute improvement of just the life of this village has gotten so much better. Just looking over here, you can see like the fountain and the renovations to that building there, and even the trees behind the fountain just makes it look a whole lot better. So pretty much we're just going to be doing this sort of improvement here to each one of these buildings, and each one of these buildings will have some kind of purpose in the end. And I think Nero has just, he's running away. Yeah, I think he's taking a look at the paths. He hasn't seen them yet. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to improve each one of these houses here with this kind of style of improvement, and I think it's going to be a whole lot better to walk around this village and see just the added life to what it adds. Okay, so we're going to go and start a different project now. We're going to hold off on the renovations, and we're going to go off and start a different project. So first I need to empty my inventory, because I gained quite a lot of scrap blocks whilst renovating the paths. I'm just going to drag that in there. There we go, that's fine. Just sort this out a little bit. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait for night for a start. We're going to get these 5 items out of this barrel, and we're going to start. Yeah, there's Nero there, he's just wandering around, that's fine. And we're just going to start something that some of you might already know, but if you look at this, we're going to name a zombie, and that zombie is going to be called Villager Murderer, because that's what he's going to do. He's going to murder our villagers. And if anyone doesn't know or isn't aware of this trick, it's if you get a zombie to kill a villager, turn it into a zombie villager, and then use a weakness potion and a golden apple, it will heal that villager and therefore turn it back into its original form and with its original traits as well. However, if you do this, the villager will like you for curing it, therefore reducing the price of its traits. And it is this overpowered that it then allows you to get such ridiculous trades as, so say I turn this mending villager into a zombie villager and cure it. I do that multiple times. I can therefore get 1 paper down to 1 emerald, and I can get 1 emerald and 1 book down to 1 mending book, therefore turning 1 paper and plus 1 book into a mending book, which is unbelievably powerful. Because at the moment I'm trading 24 paper for 1 emerald, and it's just not very cost effective. So if I do that, I will get a whole lot more emeralds, and I will be able to start selling books a lot more efficiently. So as it turns night, we are going to go ahead and run around a little bit. We'll probably just wait a second for it to turn fully night, because I don't think zombies will start spawning just yet. Although I think husks also kill zombies into zombie villages, so that could be a possibility. But as it's turning night, we will just be on the lookout for a zombie. Okay, so we have found 2 zombies. Well, they're strays, but I think they do the same. We're gonna kill one of them actually. Let's kill this one. No preference. Okay, that's good. He's got something in his hand, so now he won't despawn. And he's just gonna come with me, and there's a skeleton there, which isn't ideal. There's 2 skeletons, that's great. That's fine. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so we're gonna bring him over here, and what we're gonna do is we're going to trap him in... Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna name him. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... Hello? He's awkward zombie villager. No, 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 no. Get in, get. Oh, yeah, he fell for it. Cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, he's named, he's got an item, and what we need to do is we need to cover this with blocks, otherwise he's gonna die. And to that we need to go around. Any sandstone, there we go. Let's go. And we need to push him slightly. Let's mine that block. And push him. No, stop it, please. Thank you. And we need to make sure he's... Okay, he's good. He's not going to despawn. He's in his little minecart there. There we go. And is that good? Got that? Cool. Okay, good. It's been killed. There we go. I just need to get out of line of sight. Fantastic. Brilliant. Get out of line of sight. There we go. Awesome. Fantastic. There we go. And this is where we do the process of healing. I just got weakness. There we go. Let's do this. So we got the mending villager ready to go. We could do some more villager enchants. I think lots of people are after efficiency and unbreaking. So I think we can bring this guy... We can sleep. Oh no, we can't sleep. No, of course we can't. Silly me. So we can bring this guy... He's over here. Oh, I'm gonna have to break that. Oh no. We're breaking all our progress that we made earlier in this episode. Okay, so that's good. He's good. Please leave. This rail is very messy. Place that there. Destroy that. There we go. He's nice and safe. Okay, let's bring this guy out to the unbreaking villager dude. Wow, do not like that. Alright, so no zombies or anything can get in. Wow, there is a lot of zombies. Okay, so I have been busy sending this guy back and forward to multiple of our villages, and I have some very good news. So if we go into here, get some paper, and then use this mending guy, look at that! 1 paper for 1 emerald. Unfortunately it does lock out, and also I can mend my tools with this. This is fantastic. It does lock out, however I can then go over to some other people that I have fixed up, and I will show you in here. So this looting person, there you go, 1 emerald for 1 bookshelf. Then we can go over here, get the XP of course, and mine these bookshelves. And then these bookshelves gives us the books that we can use to therefore make our enchanted books. It's a very, very good system. Okay, and yeah, all these guys have been healed up. So there we go, 1 emerald for unbreaking. So we're just gonna go around and just farm these trades. We're gonna make a few barrels and a few chests of stuff to therefore make sure that, you know, things are locked in and ready for the shop. So we've got 12 paper here. That's a bit more expensive than your 1, but we can go here and trade more, get more emeralds, and there we go, we're rolling in emeralds. We just need to empty our inventory because we've got a lot of stuff here now. Yeah, we're just going to chuck everything in here actually. I think in a next episode possibly we're going to sort out our storage system issue because it's quite the issue. I'm just going to put that stuff in there. Books in there, food here, that's fine. Okay, so that's unlocked now, so we can do it again. There we go. There we go, we've got 44 emeralds, just like that. And before we were struggling to get like 10. So we're going to go around now. And this mending trade. There we go, look at that. That's fantastic. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Or can I not count? 5, 10, 12. Okay, yeah, I can't count, that's 12. I'm an idiot. We just got 12. That was easy. That's 12, but you know, we're still gonna do it because we got a lot of paper. And this is unlocked again. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. We're rolling in emeralds already. Look at that, we're up to a stack. That's great. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to put a barrel or chest by each one of these villagers. And we're just going to make a few here. We got 8, that's fine. And we're going to put one right there. So therefore, look at my pick, it's mended. It's fantastic. So we put that there. Okay, cool. So we've got a chest to put all our mending books in there. And then in here we'll put all our Silk Touch books. And then in here we'll put all of our Fortune books and Thorns books. And it's going to be perfect. Okay, so I know Fawns is going to be in quite high demand, and we need to go to the other place, the other villager, to get more bookshelves. So I'm just going to carry on doing that for a bit. There we go, get more bookshelves. Oops, I just tapped out. That's fine. We've got Sweeping Edge. That's great. I know someone wanted that actually, so that's awesome. Got some efficiency. Anyone else farming bookshelves? There we go. Get some more from this guy. See, just the system alone is fantastic. We've got plenty of books now. We're gonna put a chest by each one of these guys. This place doesn't have a torch. And we're going to, okay, I know some people wanted unbreaking, I know some people wanted looting. So we're just going to fill up each one of these chests, not fill up, but we're just going to get a good stock going. And we'll just see how it goes, and then it'll set us up very well for episode 3, of which we will finally be making a shop, so I cannot wait. I have been grinding away at these villages for a while, and as you can see I've got quite a few emeralds and been trading paper and then getting books and just doing it on repeat for a while. And if you look in these chests, got a lot of Silk Touch, got a lot of mending, thorns, and then there's a lot in the other room of villagers as well. All the chests are full. So that's all ready for the next episode, of which you already know I will be making a shop. And so I'm going to be looking forward to that. But I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and I really enjoyed renovating this village and making it just full of life and sorting out my villagers. It's been a very productive episode. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.